Yet another exciting week of fast cars and cool auto ideas. When the big cats go out to play, they show a thing or two about tearing up a track. Check out the unique Jaguar live experience in Sepang in our feature story. Then a quick look at one of the coolest cameras around, used extensively by motorsports enthusiasts, the GoPro Hero 3 in Gadget Nation on the road. Thought of changing the look of your car without breaking the bank? See what Stickojet has to offer in FIY. And finally, Drive looks at the most stylish answer to the 2 doors or 4 doors question, the Hyundai Veloster. Now in India, you know we like to test drive cars, we take them out for a spin and we spend days with them. Well, sometimes we just don't have enough time to try out as many cars as we want. Well, that's why we are here, because we are in Sepang and we are at a very special Jaguar Live experience where we get to test out a range of the latest Jaguars sold in the Malaysian market. And we have several activities lined up for us, and we begin with this one here, which is a dynamic driving course with the 2-litre well, these are XFs, right? Yep. So let's go and find out what Jaguars can really do. The new 2-litre XF is the latest addition to the local Jaguar lineup. It sports the all-aluminium 2.0 Ti Turbo 4 pot that makes 240 PS and 340 Newton meters of torque. This baby Jag is able to do the Century Sprint in about 8 seconds. It's priced competitively at 388,888 ringgit, aiming squarely at the bracket currently populated by machines from Munich, Stuttgart and Ingolstadt. Okay, so as far as performance goes, you can't really fault it. The 2-litre, even though it's a 2-litre lump, but it still gives you a good power delivery. But, well, first and foremost, think about this. When you buy this car, it's mostly for the brand snobbery and also the comfort, and you get oodles of that. I mean, I was driving spiritedly down a road filled with cones, and even though we're going around the curves very excitedly, and I'm hard on the throttle and I'm also hard on the brakes as we reach the end, but it still does not shake you up like a sports car. So this is a sedan that you can drive sportily. Well, what can I say is Jaguar Experience 1 checked. Apart from the 2-litre, we also drove the 3.0 SC V6 XF with 340 PS and 450 Newton meters of torque around the track before jumping into something larger. Right then, so that's the XF 3-litre S with the body kit. And let me grab my trusty GoPro over here, and what we're going to do now is we're actually going to jump from the mid-size to the large limo salon over here, which is the XJ 3-litre V6. Let me stick this over here so we can get some branding on there. Don't you just love technology? Okay, so this is something that we don't do quite often. Poor cameraman has to sit in a car being driven around a track. But you see, we normally drive sports cars around the track, right? But this time around, I am in an XJ, a Jaguar XJ, which is the flagship limousine in the Jaguar range. Just looking at the amount of legroom I have in here, you know that I'm in a very big posh car, and posh is indeed the right word to use to describe it. Look at the veneer inserts, the amount of space that I have in here. The seats are of wonderful leather. It's very comfortable. It really is very comfortable. Okay, well, my man Salva here is driving. Well, he's picking up speed, and well, I better grab hold on something. If you want to see this car in action, well, if you think that this car probably looks familiar, it's because it appeared in Skyfall. This was the getaway car that M was put into by Bond when she had to be whisked away. So we know that from the movie this car is supposed to be able to do some magnificent stuff. So we are here right now to find out if it indeed can. And I think, what's the speed we're going at, Salva? About 80, yeah? Well, yeah. You know, the car is being tossed about. We are attacking the corners at 80s. The car is being tossed about, but I think if I were to have a cup of tea in here, you know, I still won't be too frazzled about it. So let's just enjoy the ride for now. For us, the highlight of the afternoon has got to be the ride we got in the Jaguar track weapon, the mighty XK-RS. This black cat blazes the track at a top speed of 300 kilometers an hour thanks to the 5-litre V8 that produces 550 bhp and 680 Newton meters of torque. So what do we have here? What exactly is Jaguar proposing to us? They are proposing that we take a look at their cars and be smitten by the beauty, to fall in love with the sheer luxury of the cars, but also at the same time they offer performance in bucket loads. That's a given. It's a Jaguar. If you look at the heritage of Jaguar, even from way back in the 50s and earlier, it's got a very rich and vibrant racing history, and some of that racing pedigree has been watered down, yes, to fit some of the more luxurious applications, but in something like the XK-RS, it's well and truly there. Well, the only thing that's left for you is to have a look at this proud British brand and decide for yourself if the cat indeed has its claws all sharpened still in 2013.